Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another chat with Andy the Gabby Cabby. This time we're in our usual home on a Sunday evening. I hope everyone's doing all right. I am not too bad. Not too bad. It's been a very, very hectic week for me. I say like it's all me, but it isn't. You know, other people have hectic weeks as well. I hope yours has gone okay. It seems like we're at the start of silly season. Everybody wants to go on holiday all at the same time. I was out earlier on doing battle with the Dartford Crossing and the M25, and I'm back out tonight. You know, I must be mad. I've got 20 to 1 tonight. I've got someone coming into Gatwick, 8 people. One of them's getting married, so they've all gone on a what do you call it, hen weekend thing to Tenerife. Pick them up, a little bit of sleep, and then I'm back out again about 7 o'clock in the morning. And I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got about 2 more jobs in the morning, so I'll be working all through the night. I probably won't be finished till 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. But the content is done for tomorrow. That's all sorted, and that'll all go out. If you're just joining us this evening, got 55 of you in the chat already. Please, may I ask, hit that like button. Helps the algorithm spread the word of the channel everywhere and really helps. Also, if you are subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed because the algorithm plays silly buggers. And if you're not subscribed yet, why not? It's free. Hit that red button, hit the notification bell, and stay in touch with everything we do. Yikes, you poor lad, Andy. Yeah, Tanya, I'll tell you what, it goes through fits and starts. I can have only a little bit every now and again, or I can have a lot all at once. And we're going through a stage now where it's a lot all at once. And it's the bank holiday weekend as well. And what happens, you get a hell of a lot of traffic coming to the coast, a hell of a lot of traffic going out. I mean, London, for example, you get an awful lot of people who have second homes and stuff down here, and they all flood in here at the bank holiday weekend, and it's crazy. I mean, Stansted Airport is a couple of hours each way. I mean, I did it today. I got there and back in 4 hours. It was a drop-off, so it wasn't too bad. But the last couple of days, it's taken me 7 hours round trip. That's 14 hours of driving in a couple of days. I mean, I'm hard to this job. I've been doing it a long time, but oh my God, that done me as well. It really did. Let's have a look at a few people, see who we've got. Hello, Red Scouts. Good to see you in the chat. Hope you're well. Not seen you pop up for a while. And I hope you're having a good one. Midnight Drifter 10. Grafting. That's one thing I call it. Absolutely. At least you have a comfy car, but still, yeah. I'll tell you, when I had my Mercedes, it was automatic, and I loved it. Automatic, cruise control, everything else, brilliant. I got cruise control in the van, but the old gear shift and everything else, it's a bit, what's it? John Kemp, hi, Andy. Hope you're fitting well. I'm not too bad, just a little bit on the tired side. Dave Bryan, evening, Andy. Good to see you. Cosmic War Toad, I'm off this week. Off WhatsApp, and I love your profile picture, and I hope to get my lips round an ice cold pint of something very similar come Tuesday, because I'm off on Wednesday, so I'm going to have a few drinks on Tuesday night, and well earned. Not blowing my own trumpet, of course. Gary Thornbury, hello, good to see you. Hope you're all right. Wonder will Philip be on the agenda? I'm steering clear of it. Philip and Holly and this morning and everything else. Everybody everywhere else is talking about it. There is a video that will come out tomorrow about Philip and Holly, but there's a twist, because all the while the sensationalist mainstream media is cooking off on one about Philip and Holly, aren't we missing something very, very important? Everything else. So tune in and see what I have to say. I want to give a shout out to Paz, because he is covering Phil and Holly to Kingdom Come. He's released so much content, looking at it at so many different angles. Very, very informative. Very, very good. So if you haven't, go and have a look at what Paz is up to, because very, very good stuff he's coming out with. Morning Glory, hello to you. Blood Nose, my friend, good to see you. One of the moderators. Hope you are well. Saying hello to everybody there. Let's see who else we've got in the chat. Sanity Checkers, my friend, not long got over 2,000 subscribers. Congratulations to Sanity Checkers. What's this? Linda Emmett. Hi, Andy. Just come from Absolutely Averages Live. Hand pink waving. I take it that's an emoji gone wrong, is it? Hello, this is my pink hand. Well, it's kind of, yeah. Hello. Can you do this with yours? You'd have to be a sci-fi fan to know that. And even better if you do it with the other one. But pink hands waving, oh no, I won't give it away. Yorkshire Pud, I love your screen name. Hello to you. Hey up, everyone, I need to pee, so hold your horses. Love it. My step-granddad was a Yorkshireman. I could talk to him for ages. Seal, say now, sup up and pee now. That was his favourite saying. And don't do out for now. You do out for now, do it for your sen. Aussie Walks, Bush Beach, City Streets. Hi, Andy. Just come over on from Russ's Live and subbed here. Happy to catch my first live with you. Is he talking about me? He must be talking about me. Some of his subs are coming over. You are very, very welcome. Good to see you all. Julie Baldwin's in the house. Good to see you. I'll talk of the devil. Here he is. I'll be here in a bit. I'll tell you what, Russ disappeared. I thought, where the hell's Russ gone? And he's been working on his setup and his studio setup. And I had a quick look at the flash kit. He's got this background behind him, really like fangly dangly background with the sunshine and everything else. He loves his green screens, does Russ, where I've got my Sainsbury's carrier bag, me punch bag, and my bicycle. And Blood Nose has spotted it right. The bicycle was missing. My lad the other day decided, I want to go for a bike ride. The tyres were flat for starters. I won't tell you what he said, but off he went and I lost my background. But, you know, at least he got out. That's the main thing. Who else have we got? Russ stepped out to have a ciggy. He will be back shortly. Well, he's got ciggies. I've got these. So there we go. I always open these fresh on camera. I did try Sprite for a little bit. Thought I'd have a change, but I'm back on the old Coke, a cola. I thought I'd add that one in. Fuzzy Docs is in the house. Hello to you. Good to see you. Hope you're well. I heard your name mentioned on a friend of mine's channel the other day. Police off the cuff, no less. And they're doing well too. I have to catch up and see what Sergeant Bill's been up to lately. Let's have a look what else. Yeah, up. Wait, hang on. Who's this? I know this person. Factual Breakdown. Hello. You've been emailing me and the last couple of days. Good to see you. You said you were going to turn up, so excellent stuff. Yes, this is a Phil and Holly free zone for this evening, so don't you worry about that. Hello, Mum. You're in the chat. Good to see you. And my uncle is here too. Everybody is in the house. It's brilliant. Had some really nice weather, haven't we? I mean, I've been walking around in shorts today, believe it or not. I'm in my jeans now because I'm back out working tonight. And it's blowing a hoolie outside right now. I don't know if people know the setup here, but obviously I'm in my garage. And there's a door over there which goes out to my back garden. And I have to walk across the back garden and then back in the house. And I always get collared by the weather. But you can't have it always. You had my carrier bag as well tonight, you cheeky swine. I hope it was a bag for life and not some cheap plastic knockoff. Yeah, you'll have to tell me. Christine, another one. I'm new. Subscribe to you on Russ's advice. Thank you very much, Christine. Welcome and thank you very much, Russ. Yeah, we'll have to get you and I together again at some point and do another live. Not tonight, but another live. He was copying my carrier bag. I'll tell you what, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch this and see what he's up to. What are you up to tomorrow morning, Russ? I can't guarantee. I'm coming up Gatwick about 7:30 in the morning, and then I've got to hang around till. Let me check my diary. I think it's 11:30. I mean, my life is not my own at the moment, airport-wise. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm going up there tonight, and then yeah, 7:20 in the morning. I'm leaving to go up there again, and then my other customer is landing at 11:30. So 7:20, I'll be up there. Well, in the best of in the world, an hour and a half, but let's call it 2 hours on a bank holiday Monday morning, 9:30. I'll be around for a couple of hours. If you want to meet at the local Tesco's around the corner from the airport, you know where I mean. It's up to you. Let me know if that's convenient. Perhaps we can meet up in the morning. Clown World YT. Yo, Andy. Hello to you, my friend. Good to see you. Well, Clown World YT is a new friend. We had the live stream of him in the beginning of the week. Go check out his channel. He's great. And also, Clown World YT, I want to give you an overall shout out. You're one of the people that's been very helpful to me. We had I suppose you could call it a Zoom call, a little private chit chat via here. And he gave me a lot of helpful advice to do with the graphics and the artwork and all the rest of it to do with YouTube thumbnails, because he has a hell of a lot more louse with it than I do, and he's really helped me a lot, so I really appreciate it. Go and subscribe. Fuzzy Doxy from the US. Soundwave. Coke cans have plastic liners inside them. You know what? You're right. I remember, who was it? There was a YouTube video I did once, and they did a thing where they coated the Coke can in something. It was some kind of chemical, and the aluminium dissolved, and you were just left with this plastic wavy. Yeah, you are absolutely right. I forgot all about that. I really did forget all about that. I would love to see another show with Andy and the fellas on Police Off the Cuff. Factual breakdown, that would be fine, but I foresee two problems with that. And Bill, I love you. I think you're brilliant. But he said the other day, he made it very clear that he only wants guests on his show which are specific to the cases which they're dealing with, just not any old Tom, Dick and Harry. You know, if there was a big crime involving a taxi driver or something like that, he may want to talk to me. But apart from that, and not only that, when I went on before, I mean, it must be a couple of years ago now, hey, the sound went a little fugazi, as they say in New York. And believe me, I Googled that. I know exactly what I just said. Absolutely average. I tried a new thing in YouTube Studio where you can send your viewers to another channel after you end. It needed your consent, though. You'll always have my consent. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. That's fine. I know what you mean. It's the redirect, isn't it? I've never quite sussed out how to do it with StreamYard. I mean, you've got this impressive setup thing, haven't you? Me, I'm kind of laptop phone. I could probably do something on there while I'm talking. But I have to have a play. Absolutely average, you becoming technically dangerous. You go, no, I'm just an idiot. Or something like that. You're not an idiot, Russ. You are very good at self-deprecation, I'll tell you that. And it was a regular carrier bag. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Listen, everybody, this is the Daily Chat with Andy, the Gabby Cabby. Thank you. Thank you very much for everybody joining me. If you've come over from Russ's channel, which I'm seeing a few of you, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to my channel too. And good to see you. Always make sure that you're subscribed all the time because the algorithm likes doing silly things, knocking people off and everything else. And make sure you comment. Make sure you share if any of the information's relevant. As I've said before, I'm trying to get information out to you on a daily basis, starting from 8 o'clock, 4 or 5 videos on different things all the time. And it's great. It's great. And we are growing. Hell, I don't know what the subscriber count is now. Let's have a look, shall we? Back on the old phone again. I should get like another screen or something up there where everything's okay. We are 41,514 subscribers. Wow, That is absolutely brilliant. And we've got absolutely average in the chat. How's about that? I've ordered one for my son. What's that, a carry bag? I'll hear there. Absolutely average says. I'll message you my number, Russ. I think you've sent me your mobile number in an email before, haven't you? If you haven't, do it again, and I'll check. And then hopefully, if it all works out, we can get to the Tesco's at Gatwick tomorrow. Sorry, viewers, we're having a private chat now. You'll have to make your own entertainment. Well, I'm leaving home at 7:20, or picking the customer up at 7:20. Usually it takes an hour and a half for me to get up there. But first thing in the morning, allow 2 hours. So you're looking at 9:30 to be on the safe side. So if you can make that, great. But we'll keep in touch. But mind you, with the bank holiday, everything should be quieter. It's I'll probably just jinx myself now. It's usually later in the day where it gets a bit nuts. Yeah, my other customer's landing at 11:30, so I'll be there at 8 then. I wouldn't want you hanging around too long, Russ. That's why I said the time I said. When you walk in the Tesco's, there's a coffee shop just on the left. You walk in, you got the toilets, and then it kind of goes off that way. Then you got a coffee shop, so maybe in there. Yeah, factual. I don't mind that every now and again either. Please buy Andy a coffee and I'll pay you for it. Absolutely average. Bless your blood nose. I'll probably need it by then. I'll probably need it. Is that bag full of your tips, Andy? Well, those of you that know, and those of you that don't. The contents of my Sainsbury's carrier bag will remain a mystery, which I will reveal one of these days. Actually, it's just a carrier bag full of carrier bags, but I might leave something in there one day. Happy to help, mate. Thank you very much, Clown World. Evening, fully asleep. That's a lovely screen name, isn't it? Hey, $20 super chat from Factual Breakdown. I will treat Andy and Russ to a coffee at Gatwick. Brilliant. Thank you for the support, Factual Breakdown. I'll make sure the coffees get done. Thank you, Russ. I've just got your number through. That's brilliant. I'll text you on my phone so you get my number straight away, and hopefully it will be all right. I mean, the roads have been nuts the last couple of days. It's just all of the people all of the time. What news Pondopicans you, Les Andy? Anthony Stafford says, well, I've got a couple of videos coming out tomorrow. One at 8 o'clock, one at 10 o'clock. And I'll give you the titles so you can see what's going on. They are, and hopefully you'll see some flashy new thumbnails as well. Let me know what you think of those, because I've had some good help. Yeah, I went up to London myself a couple of days ago, Wednesday. I had to drop somebody at a hospital up there. And I made a load of observations about what was going on. And I thought, you've got to be kidding. So I've done a video on what I saw. And I basically says, you, Les, is it confusing? And then the other one is all to do with like the impending court action, where you got 4 London boroughs and Surrey Council taking people to court, and a little bit of information there. But I have somebody who is really helpful to me in the background with the channel. In fact, I had a couple of people. I could call them my researchers, couldn't I? Because that's exactly what they do. And then I look up stuff myself. It really is coming together nicely, and we get all that video content out there for you. I don't know if anybody went near the airports or anything else at the weekend. Maybe it was just me. Who knows? But we had a massive, massive problem, which was an advert. Let me get rid of this. They're trying to flog Holmes round the corner from me. That's nice. Yeah, Stansted Airport bank holiday delays as arrival travellers face chaos as all UK e-gates break down. An e-gate being you walk up to it with your passport, flash your passport, and it compares your boat race to the passport and lets you through. It's all the biometric stuff. Now, what happened? Every single one in every single UK airport just crashed. I know there was a problem at Gatwick. There was massive queues there, and they had problems with luggage belts too. Stansted, they crashed there. It was crazy, absolutely crazy, and it just caused massive queues. My Stansted people took probably double the amount of time they should have done to come through. And my guy, or my friend rather, that was down at Gatwick, took him a hell of a lot longer. It's just all things that are designed to really cause trouble over the course of, the bank holiday weekend. It's just horrible, absolutely horrible. I want to find something else as well. Hello, Johnny Smart. I saw you in the chat. What's this? Andy, do you think that Conservatives have destroyed the NHS 13 years ago? Opinion poll showed satisfaction with the NHS was high and waiting lists were small. It's a disaster, isn't it, Kevin? And, it's all funding, it's all staffing levels, and arguably you could damn well be right. I mean, I have to ask, when was it that the rot started setting in? When was it that the rot started setting in? Was it even before that? I mean, I have a problem at the moment. I have a shoulder injury, and I'm on medication, which seems to be managing it. And I've got to see one of those osteopaths, chiropractors, whatever it is. I don't know whether I did it in a suitcase or I did it in karate. I don't know what it was. But I've been told I've got to wait 4 months. I mean, thankfully, I can wait 4 months. They just keep me on the happy pills, and that's fine. But you imagine other people with more serious things wrong. It's awful. Andy, can you believe I've been with you about 3 years now? Oh, I can believe it. I was telling somebody about the passage of time the other day. And, my dear friend Kevin, who passed away last year, June the 10th, coming up, it'll be a year since he was gone. When I was about 15, 16, somebody told me the older you get, the faster time progresses. And they were absolutely right. Can't believe it. I mean, it's like my son, Jack. He's 10 years old nearly. He'll be 10 this year. I remember when he was, the midwife pulled him out, held him up, and went, "It's a boy." Yes, I can see that. Thank you very much. But that just seems like yesterday. I'm usually up before 5 a.m. anyway. Right. What I'll do, Russ, I'll text you when I'm just about to leave with my customers, and then I'll text you when I drop them off. I think it's the North Terminal. So I'll do that, and I'll wish straight round to Tesco's. I'll come and find you. If we do anything online, we'll have to work out what we're going to do, because the signal is really awful round that way. Tesco's does have free Wi-Fi, so maybe we can sort something out. Let's see who else we got. Russ gave you a shout out and link. Great guy, very funny live. Make good comedian. Face purple crying. Yeah, Russ is funny. He's really good. Really good. And I love his lives he does with Trevor Court as well. We need to see another one of them. They just click off each other. Reform BBC, we need to have a chat, because I want to get you on here. We've mentioned it again and again and again. But you're on something that we need to kind of help people with. Very, very much indeed. Russ makes good comedians look better. My two up, two down castle. Hello to you. Welcome, and thank you for joining us. That's great. Let's have a look who else we got. Andy, did you know that Farage's father was a millionaire investment banker that sent Nigel to a top private school? He has as many working class friends as Rishi Sunak. Yes, I did actually, Kevin. I did very much. I mean, he started off life as was it a trader or an investor in metals and commodities? So it's potentially an area where you're going to make a lot of money, isn't it? Absolutely. Yeah, Red Scouts, you look at the trouble we've got now. It's crazy. I mean, not to mention the gas and electricity. I'll tell you what, speaking of gas and electricity, you've just triggered a thought there, Red Scouts. We've all got problems with our gas and electricity right now, haven't we? With regard to paying for the damn stuff. And what we got, I ended up getting shifted over to Octopus because my gas and electricity provider went bust. And I ended up just getting moved. I thought, Octopus, what there? And it turned out they had some fairly decent reviews. So I thought, okay, I'll stay the course, see what happens. And I ended up speaking to them, and I basically told them straight, this is what I can afford to give you. I will give you this and no more. And they said, okay, no problem. We'll do this for 6 months, and then we'll review it. And lo and behold, my bill this month will be 50 quid less than it was last month. So I don't know whether that's across the board or it's just Octopus. I don't know. I also read that Octopus are doing going to be introducing a new tariff in July, where it tracks the wholesale price of our energy and tries to, keep things down a little bit more. So hopefully that will help somebody. Factual Breakdown has just told me there's 26 more likes till we reach the 100. So if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. It really helps. Right, I need a bit of your help. Oh, hang on. What we got? Aussie Walks, Bush Beach City Streets. I'm listening to you gab away. Gab away, yes. Gabby Cabby. While I work and have my morning coffee. But I'll have to get going soon. Monday morning here, and time to wake up the family to get them going for the day ahead. Pink hand waving. Pink hand waving. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, it's amazing the different time zones everywhere, isn't it? Sanity checkers, what was the cause of your high bill? Because I know you were having trouble with that, weren't you? Screw Politics is in the house. Hello to you. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are well. Switching my electric company soon. It's a homeowner's insurance. That's tough to get. It's amazing how different it is everywhere. What's this? Yorkshire Pud, I'm back. Abolition done. Cat sorted. Wildlife fed and watered. Miss M replenished. Lovely. Another name for the US. Bloody service charge is shocking. It always is, isn't it? Always is. Right, I need help. Who wears glasses? Come on, fess up. Who wears glasses? Give me a one after chat if you wear glasses. And I mean all the time. Blood Nose gave me a 2. You got 20/20 vision, have you, Blood Nose? Me. Yeah, there's a fair few of you. Right. For years, I only had to wear glasses for reading. And I must admit, I was remiss. I didn't wear them for reading as much as I should have done. And of late, it's been a situation where my vision was getting a little bit, when I was driving, I noticed I couldn't quite focus on things like white road signs with black writing. And certainly trying to read something like that, that's a list of videos from a little while back. Forget it. And I thought, I better go get an eye test. Lo and behold, I've got to wear glasses all the time now. Now, the problem I've got... Oh, my God, what's happened there? Round this side... I've got the right side. Yeah. Round this side of my nose is absolutely destroyed. It looks like someone's taken a pitchfork to the side of my nose and going... It's getting better than it did because I've had the nose pads replaced for silicone ones, so they're softer. And I've got a pair of prescription sunglasses as well, and I've had them both done. But does anybody have any suggestion to stop that from happening? Because I can imagine what I'm trying to do is just wear the glasses at the moment when I actually need them, like now, so I can see what you guys are saying. But I can see when I put them on all the time again, it's going to destroy the bridge of my nose again. It's driving me absolutely doolah. So if anyone's got any suggestions, please do. I mean, I've been sticking Savlon on that to try and get it to dry out and heal up. Cotton wool pads. I had to, Yorkshire Pud, I had to have one behind my ear because I had to have the glasses adjusted, but I had to have one behind my ear, and that certainly helped. Have your nose removed. You imagine it. It'd be like that. I did consider contact lenses, but I'm kind of working my way up to that yet. We'll have to see what happens. A monocle. I was being serious, but I appreciate the humour. Bring back Trump, factual breakdown, Screw Politics says. Oh dear, oh dear. Checked out laser eye surgery. I know about it, but I'm not sure if I want to go that route. I mean, I knew it was going to happen eventually. My father was the same. He had vision where he had to have glasses every now and again. He got to a point in his life where he has to have them all the time now. So it's good. Bit of Vaseline. Okay. I might give that a try, but I think we've got some in the house. No rude comments. Oh, bugger off. I keep getting emails from a thing called Streamy Submissions. Hate people touching my eyes, but it was worth it. Does it cost a bit? I'm not sure of the cost of it. You finished school in 1979. God, you're old. That was 44 years ago. My God, you are old. He's going to tell me to Foxtrot Oscar in a minute. You watch him. He's my uncle, so he can. Cosmic, maybe the same issue. How are you, bud? I'm trying to find these glasses tips. I want to show you one other thing about Stansted Airport as well. I'm just going to go out the old Google map, but I think I bloody well got lost. Yeah, I got the wrong bit. Let's see what I can find. Ah, there we go. I know where that is. Select. Drag my little person out here. Google Maps is wonderful. Ah, yes. Found it. Found it. Trouble is, I'm on the wrong side of the bloody roundabout. Yeah, I'll show you another problem with the airport at the moment. Oh, yeah, here we go. I've got it. All right, let's show you this. Present. Share screen. Right, that is a screen of two halves. You've got full screen layout. Yeah, you've got Stansted Airport there in the map underneath. And then you've got the Google Street View version of it. Now, right in front of you, you can see a bit of churned up earth. that's been fenced off. Now, this looks like a recent picture. And to the right, where that coach is the way out of the airport, out of the terminal. And to the left is the way in. Well, what they've got at the moment to the right, they've got it single lane. They've got road cones shutting off one lane coming out of the airport. And the traffic jams going all the way back to the terminal are an absolute joke. Absolute joke. I can't believe what they've done, because in about 3 weeks, in about 3 or 4 weeks, it's going to be the busiest time of the year for airport runs. And they've gone and caused a load of roadworks. That muddy bit in the middle is a big mound of mud now. And there's a guy that walks around here poking a stick thing into the ground, looking at a reading, trying to look all important. And I shouted out something the other day, which I won't repeat. And why do they do it when places are going to get busy? It's like all the E-gates going down. Why do all the E-gates go down on one of the busiest weekends of the year? Call me, it's probably a series of unfortunate coincidences, but it's crazy. Lucy Wallace, yes, I heard about this. Police starting to test folks with glasses. Can you see 20 metres? Well, the 70 and over, I think I read. Yes, I did read that as well. I did read that. I mean, when you first do your driving test, I think you've got to be able to do something at 65 feet, is it? Something like that, 64, 65 feet. I remember doing that when I was 18. That was all right then, but I'd need these on my boat race now to do it. 12 more thumbs up to reach 100. Yes, everybody. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. Gets the chat going, gets it spread everywhere. I found some old pictures, by the way, which I'll show you. Frugal Stew is in the house. Good to see you. Another one of my friends on here. Did a live with a couple of weeks ago or so. Go and check out Frugal Stew on YouTube and see what he's about. Got a good channel there. You released something earlier, didn't you? So you'll have to let me know what that's all about. Jody, I've been to 40 airports. Wow. But have been grounded for about 10 years now. Yeah, I've not flown for a long time. I have not flown for a long time. Yeah, a couple of pictures and a couple of stories. You know, I told you my dad was a copper many, many years ago. But I found this. That's me when I was about 2 years old. That's in the old days, they gave police officers here their like a flat cap, but I think too many of them were getting nobbled over the head. So what they did, they changed them to the traditional hard British caps that you see, the old bobby helmets that you see these days. But yeah, that's a very, very old picture, that one. Nice photo, Jody says. And the other one, I saw a thing the other day. I was in the air training corps when I was a kid, and 438 Squadron in Margate was where I was. But we've had a situation. We had another air training corps squadron at Ramsgate, who were kicked out of their place because it was being used as the immigrant processing centre. And they were amalgamated with my old squadron, 438. Now, the problem is 438 Squadron is no more. It got disbanded or kind of melded in and renamed as 2433. And a lot of us were having a bit of a rebellion on the old members' website the other day. And I happened to come across this one. That's me blowing my own trumpet. That was at one of the carnivals. I must have been 14, maybe 14, something like that. I did actually want to join the Air Force, and looking at the lefty, wokey, horrible stuff they do nowadays, I'm kind of glad I didn't. although that stopped me flying, which is what I wanted to do, fly. Very, very sharp, Andy. Absolutely. Can't believe they had colour photographs back in the olden days. There's a black and white one as well that I found. Give me a second. You might not see this too well. That's me as well. Where I had a jawline. I must have been 13 in that picture. You had to be like 13 and a half to join the Air Cadets back in the day. And that was taken, well, long time ago. Very grainy old photograph that was. But let's get rid of that. Well, somebody just asked me something. Do you think that voting reform is a waste of time? Here we are, Kevin. And you're welcome. Where you said about me reading your comments out. I'll always read comments out if I think they're good. Do you think that voting reform UK is a waste of your vote? From the point of view of trying to change things, no, I don't. But from the point of view of the way things are set up at the moment, voting wise, you have to question it. There are a lot of people out there that say, well, if you're fed up with voting Conservative and voting Labour and voting Lib Dem, why bother? Now, there's somebody that sends me a thing every now and again about common law, what's really going on with the union and what's behind it all and everything else. And he sent me an interesting video where he said, to those of you that would consider not voting at all in protest, what you're actually doing is giving them tacit agreement to carry on the way they are. If you understand me, if you don't vote, you're basically saying, well, you carry on. I mean, as an example of this, if you look in 2010, we had one of the lowest voting turnouts there ever was, from what I recall. And what did we get? We had a Conservative Lib Dem coalition. And the tagline at the time is, this is what the country wanted. Well, actually, David Cameron, this isn't what the country wanted at all, because we didn't want any of you. Hence, we didn't turn out to vote. Now, because of that, this is what the country wanted. They want the they wanted the they wanted this. You know, it gives them license to do what they want. Yeah, it's an own goal not to vote. Now, the problem is there are parties out there, Reform being one of them, who would be an alternative if they were given the chance. But with this first past the post system, it's very much weighted in the favour of the establishment, isn't it? I got a picture of you feeding, Andy, if you know what I mean. Yes, I know what you mean. Don't you dare. Mind you, that's like Red Rag to a Bull saying that to you, isn't it? Right. There was another comment. Did you polish your own boots, Andy? Funnily enough, my dad taught me how to polish my boots. Actually, bullet boots, so you could see the shine in them. Army guys know what you mean by bulling your boots. And the first inspection I ever went on, they were so damn shiny, they thought I cheated and, used nefarious means to get them done. But no, I didn't. A good old-fashioned water and Kiwi boot polish. That's probably racist now, by the way. But yeah, Red Scouse. that's the point I was getting at. Now, yes, they've got someone in as mayor, and they probably get someone else in as mayor. I mean, I spoke to Howard Cox a couple of weeks ago, and I obviously get to speak to these people off air as well. Really, really nice chap. Yeah, really nice chap with good intentions. But will the system work in his favour? I don't know. This video, which I was talking about, they actually said, go there, put a line through it and say, not in my name, or I do not want to be, or words to that effect. What you've done effectively is voted with your, what's the word? Protest. You said, I've had enough of this. I check out. Now, if everyone in the country did that, it would cause them a real problem. Whereas if you sit at home silent and do nothing, then they will make an assumption as to your intentions, which is exactly what they did in 2010. Now, we've got the elections and everything coming up next year, haven't we? So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Right, everybody. On that note, I'm going to have to cut it short by about 15 minutes because I have got to go and get another hour's sleep before I go to Gatwick. Russ, I will text you immediately as soon as I come off air. And then we'll arrange this meet up in the morning. And yes, thank you very much, everyone, for coming. Those of you that have come over from Absolutely Average's channel, welcome. It's great to see you all. Welcome to all the usual subscribers. And I thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the new ones. Whatever you do, please make sure that the subscribe button is always on, because YouTube has a habit of clicking it off every now and again. So, yes, until next time, I'll find the right button to push. Yes, there we go. Good night. Sweet dreams. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And content tomorrow at 8 o'clock. There might be a little bonus. Toodaloo.